Have you ever felt like your mind has a life of its own? Racing thoughts, endless worries, and distractions pulling you in every direction. You're not alone. In a world overflowing with information and constant noise, mastering your mind has never been more challenging or more important. How to control your mind isn't just another self-help guide. It's a journey into the deepest layers of your thoughts, emotions, and habits. This book will help you uncover the hidden patterns that control your decisions, often without you even realizing it. You'll learn practical techniques to break free from mental traps, sharpen your focus, and build unshakable emotional resilience. Imagine having the power to silence self-doubt, stay calm under pressure, and direct your thoughts towards success and fulfillment. That power is already within you. You just need to unlock it. Get ready to transform not just how you think, but how you live. Your journey toward mental mastery starts now. Chapter 1. The Battle Within. Understanding your mind's hidden powers. Have you ever felt like two different versions of yourself are constantly at war? One part of you is focused, motivated, and ready to conquer any challenge, while the other is distracted, doubtful, and held back by fear. This inner struggle isn't just your imagination. It's the battle within your mind, a silent war that determines whether you move forward or stay stuck. To win this battle, you need to understand the two key forces that drive your thoughts and actions: the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Think of your conscious mind as the captain of your ship. It steers, makes decisions, and navigates through daily life. It's responsible for the thoughts you're actively aware of, like setting goals, making plans, and analyzing situations. But beneath the surface lies the true powerhouse, your subconscious mind. This is where your habits, beliefs, and emotions live. It doesn't analyze or question. It simply reacts based on patterns you developed over time. Every fear, insecurity, and limiting belief you've ever held is stored here. The tricky part: it runs on autopilot, influencing up to 95% of your thoughts and actions without you even realizing it. The real power lies beneath. Imagine an iceberg. The conscious mind is the small tip above the water, visible and active, but the subconscious is a massive structure hidden beneath the surface. To truly control your mind, you need to dive below the surface and reshape the beliefs and habits stored deep within. This is where the battle within becomes real. Every time you try to break a bad habit or develop a new skill, your subconscious pulls you back toward comfort and familiarity. That's why change feels uncomfortable. Your mind is trying to protect you from the unknown, even if the unknown is growth and success. The three hidden powers of your mind. To take control, you must first recognize the hidden powers working in your mind. 1. The power of thought. Every action starts with a thought. But here's the twist. Thoughts are not facts. They're just suggestions from your mind. When you learn to question negative thoughts instead of blindly accepting them, you regain control over your mental narrative. 2. The power of emotion. Emotions aren't enemies. They're signals. Fear, anxiety, and frustration are often signs that something needs your attention. Instead of suppressing emotions, learn to understand and channel them effectively. Emotional mastery is a crucial step toward mental control. 3. The power of belief. What you believe shapes your reality. If you believe you're not good enough, your actions will reflect that belief, limiting your potential. Rewiring limiting beliefs into empowering ones can transform not only how you think, but also how you live. Awareness, the first step to control. The first step in winning the battle within is awareness. You can't control what you don't understand. Start by paying attention to your thoughts. Well, what thoughts dominate your mind daily? Or are they empowering or limiting? How do they make you feel? Try this simple exercise. For one day, write down every negative thought you have. You'll be surprised how often your subconscious brings up fear, doubt, or criticism. The goal isn't to judge these thoughts, but to observe them. Once you're aware of your thought patterns, the next step is reframing. This means consciously shifting negative thoughts into empowering ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," reframe it to, "I'll figure out how to do this step by step." Or replace, "I always fail," with, "Every failure is a lesson that brings me closer to success." Small shifts in language can have a massive impact on your mindset over time. Your mind is constantly talking to you through an inner dialogue. The problem is, most of us let this dialogue run unchecked. By becoming conscious of the words you use with yourself, you can shift from being your own worst critic to your biggest supporter. The key takeaway: you don't have to believe every thought you think. The battle for your mind isn't about silencing your thoughts but learning to direct them. It's about becoming aware of the subconscious programming that has been controlling you and choosing to rewrite the script. In the upcoming chapters, you'll discover how to break free from destructive thought patterns, sharpen your focus to eliminate distractions, or rewire your brain for success through positive habits and emotional mastery. But for now, remember this: the mind is a powerful servant but a dangerous master. It's time to take back control and become the true commander of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Your journey to mastering your mind has just begun. Chapter 2: Breaking Free from Mental Traps. Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of overthinking, self-doubt, or fear? It's as if you're walking in circles, repeating the same thoughts, habits, and mistakes over and over again. These cycles aren't random. They're the result of mental traps that quietly control your decisions and actions without you even realizing it. In this chapter, we'll uncover the hidden traps of your mind that hold you back from reaching your full potential. More importantly, you'll learn how to break free from these invisible chains and take control of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. A mental trap is a pattern of thinking that keeps you stuck in a negative loop. These thoughts might seem logical at first, but in reality, they're rooted in fear, insecurity, or past experiences. Left unchecked, they can drain your energy, lower your confidence, and prevent you from making progress. Here's the tricky part: mental traps often feel normal because you've been thinking this way for so long. The first step to breaking free is recognizing when you're caught in one. The 5 most common mental traps. Let's explore the most common mental traps that sabotage your success and how to break free from them. 1. The overthinking trap. Paralysis by analysis. Have you ever spent hours analyzing a decision only to end up doing nothing? That's the overthinking trap. You weigh every possible outcome until you're paralyzed by fear of making the wrong choice. How to break free. Set a time limit for making decisions. Instead of striving for perfection, aim for progress. Remember, action beats endless analysis every time. 2. The fear of failure trap. What if I'm not good enough? Fear of failure stops many people before they even start. Your mind whispers, "What if I fail? What will people think?" This fear keeps you in your comfort zone and blocks you from taking risks. How to break free. Redefine failure as feedback. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. The faster you fail, the quicker you learn and grow. 3. The comparison trap. Measuring up to others. Scrolling through social media and comparing your life to others' highlight reels is a fast track to frustration and insecurity. You focus on what you lack instead of appreciating your progress. How to break free. Limit your exposure to comparison triggers. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Your only true competition is you. 4. The all-or-nothing trap. Perfection or bust. This trap convinces you that if you can't do something perfectly, it's not worth doing at all. You might think, if I can't go to the gym for an hour, why bother going for 10 minutes? How to break free. Embrace the idea of small wins. Even a tiny effort moves you forward. Progress isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. 5. The victim mentality trap. Why does this always happen to me? When you believe life is happening to you instead of for you, you fall into the victim mentality trap. This mindset drains your power and leaves you feeling helpless. How to break free. Shift your focus from problems to solutions. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? And how can I grow?" How to recognize when you're caught in a mental trap. Awareness is your strongest weapon. Here are some signs you're stuck in a mental trap. You feel mentally exhausted even if you haven't done much physically. You're constantly second-guessing your choices. You procrastinate because you're afraid of failing. But you often compare your journey to others and feel inadequate. Whenever you notice these patterns, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helping me or holding me back? Breaking free. Practical techniques to escape mental traps. Now that you know how to recognize mental traps, let's explore some tools to break free from them. 1. The thought interrupt technique. When a negative thought pops into your head, don't let it spiral. Instead, interrupt the pattern by saying, "Stop." Then replace the thought with a more empowering one. Example, "I'll never succeed. I am capable of learning and improving every day." 2. The 5-second rule. Developed by Mel Robbins. This simple method helps you move past hesitation. When you feel yourself hesitating, count down 5-4-3-2-1 and then take action immediately. It snaps your brain out of overthinking mode. 3. Journaling for clarity. Writing down your thoughts helps you gain perspective. Each evening, jot down your biggest fears, doubts, or worries and challenge them with logical, solution-focused responses. 4. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts without judgment. Practice daily meditation or mindful breathing exercises to become more aware of your mental patterns. 5. Gratitude shifts your focus. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on abundance instead of lack. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It's a simple but powerful way to break out of negative thinking loops. Breaking free from mental traps isn't about never having negative thoughts again. That's impossible. Instead, it's about developing the awareness and skills to stop those thoughts from controlling you. Every time you recognize a mental trap and consciously choose to break free, you regain power over your mind. Slowly but surely, those old patterns lose their grip, and you step into a mindset of growth, resilience, and confidence. In the next chapter, we'll dive into one of the most important tools for mastering your mind: focus. You'll learn how to sharpen your concentration, eliminate distractions, and direct your mental energy toward achieving your goals. The battle against mental traps is tough, but every time you fight back, you grow stronger. And with each victory, you'll realize something life-changing. You're in control now. Chapter 3. The power of focus. Taming distractions before they tame you. In a world buzzing with notifications, endless scrolling, and constant interruptions, focus has become one of the rarest and most valuable superpowers. Our phones, social media, and even well-meaning friends can easily steal our attention, leaving us feeling scattered, overwhelmed, and unproductive. But here's the truth: your ability to focus will determine your success or failure. When you learn to control your attention, you gain the ability to control your actions, habits, and ultimately, your life. This chapter is all about taming distractions before they tame you and unlocking the full potential of laser-sharp focus. Your mind is like a spotlight. Wherever you direct that light, energy flows. When your focus is scattered across multiple things at once, your productivity plummets. But when that light becomes sharp and narrow, you can accomplish more in a few hours than most people do in an entire day. Think about this. A successful athletes focus relentlessly on their training. A world-class musicians practice the same notes until perfection. Entrepreneurs build empires by focusing on one problem at a time. The ability to focus is not just a skill, it's a game changer. But before you can master focus, you need to recognize what's stealing it away. The silent thieves of your attention. You might think distractions are obvious, but many are subtle and creep in without notice. Here are some of the most common focus killers. Digital overload. Every beep, buzz, or notification triggers a hit of dopamine, your brain's reward chemical. This constant stimulation shortens your attention span and trains your brain to crave quick hits of pleasure instead of deep focus. Multitasking myth. You might believe you're being more productive by juggling tasks, but research shows multitasking decreases productivity by up to 40%. Your brain can only focus on one thing at a time, and switching between tasks drains mental energy. Mental clutter. Unfinished tasks, worries, and to-do lists swirling in your mind create internal distractions. This mental noise makes it harder to concentrate, even when your environment is distraction-free. Lack of sleep and poor nutrition. A tired or malnourished brain struggles to focus. Sleep deprivation, dehydration, and a poor diet reduce your ability to concentrate, leaving you sluggish and unfocused. Environmental triggers. A cluttered desk, noisy surroundings, or even an uncomfortable chair can pull your attention away from what really matters. Focus isn't just something you're born with. It's a mental muscle you can train and strengthen over time. Here are some powerful techniques to help you sharpen your attention. The Pomodoro Technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes and focus on one task without any distractions. After 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Repeat this process 4 times, then take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This method trains your brain to work in bursts of focused energy while preventing burnout. Single tasking over multitasking. Instead of juggling multiple things, commit to focusing on one task at a time. Make a list of your priorities for the day and tackle them in order. Eliminate digital distractions. Turn off notifications or put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode. Use apps like Focus at Will or Forest to keep your attention in check. Keep only the essential tabs open while working. The Power of Deep Work, inspired by Cal Newport. Schedule blocks of time where you dive deep into important tasks without interruption. This form of deep work allows you to enter a state of flow, where creativity and productivity skyrocket. Create a focus-friendly environment. Declutter your workspace. Use noise-canceling headphones or play concentration-boosting background music. Keep your workspace comfortable but minimal. Less distraction, more focus. Mental habits that boost focus. Beyond external distractions, your internal habits play a huge role in maintaining focus. Here are some mental shifts to help you stay on track. Mindfulness meditation. Practicing mindfulness sharpens your awareness and improves your ability to stay present. Even 10 minutes of daily meditation can significantly boost focus and reduce anxiety. Set clear intentions. Before starting a task, ask yourself, what is my goal right now? Having a clear intention helps anchor your attention and minimizes distractions. Practice gratitude. A mind stuck in negativity is easily distracted. Taking a few minutes each day to write down what you're grateful for helps shift your mindset toward positivity, making it easier to focus. Use visualization techniques. Athletes use visualization to enhance focus before big games. Why shouldn't you? Before a challenging task, close your eyes and visualize yourself completing it successfully. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success, protecting your focus from distractions. Even with the best strategies, distractions will still try to creep in. Here's how to defend your focus. Create boundaries. Let people know your focus hours. Set clear boundaries by silencing your phone and closing the door if necessary. Batch similar tasks together. Group similar tasks, like answering emails, into one block of time to minimize context switching. Limit information consumption. Too much information can overwhelm your brain. Be selective about what content you consume and avoid unnecessary mental clutter. The power of laser focus. When you master the ability to focus, you'll notice profound changes in your productivity and mental clarity. Tasks that once took hours will now take minutes. Ideas will flow more effortlessly, and your sense of purpose will sharpen. But perhaps the greatest benefit of mastering focus is this. You'll reclaim your time and energy. two of your most valuable resources. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the emotional side of mastering your mind, harnessing emotional intelligence. You'll learn how to manage your emotions effectively, stay calm under pressure, and turn your feelings into fuel for personal growth. Remember, every moment you stay focused brings you closer to your goals. Focus is your secret weapon. Wield it wisely. Chapter 5: Rewiring your brain, building positive habits for mental strength. Imagine your brain as a vast network of pathways. Every thought you have, every action you take, and every habit you form strengthens a particular path in this network. The more you travel down one path, the easier it becomes to follow it again. This is how habits are born, whether they're good or bad. But here's the incredible part. You can rewire those pathways. In this chapter, we'll explore how to break free from negative cycles and create powerful, positive habits that boost your mental strength. It's not about sudden transformation, but about taking small, consistent actions that reshape your brain and lead you toward success, focus, and inner peace. The science of habit formation, how your brain builds patterns. At the heart of every habit lies a simple neurological loop. 1. Cue, a trigger that tells your brain to start the behavior. 2. Routine, the actual behavior or action you perform. 3. Reward, a positive reinforcement that tells your brain, hey, that felt good. Let's do it again. For example, a cue, you feel stressed. A routine, you scroll through social media to distract yourself. A reward, you feel temporarily relieved. This loop strengthens over time, making it automatic. But here's the good news. You can interrupt the cycle by changing the routine while keeping the same cue and reward. Instead of scrolling through your phone, what if you took 5 deep breaths or went for a quick walk? The cue and reward stay the same, but the routine becomes healthier and strengthens your mental resilience. Your brain isn't fixed, it's flexible. Thanks to neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, you can create new neural pathways through repetition and intention. Every time you practice a new habit, you reinforce the wiring for that behavior, making it easier and more automatic over time. Think of it like carving a path through a forest. The more you walk the same trail, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. Positive habits are built the same way. Small, consistent actions gradually form strong mental pathways that lead to long-lasting change. Let's break down the process of rewiring your brain into simple, actionable steps. Start small. Big changes often lead to quick burnout. Instead, focus on tiny habits that are so easy you can't fail. Want to meditate every day? Start with just 2 minutes. Trying to read more? Commit to reading 1 page a day. Small wins create momentum. Attach new habits to existing routines. This technique, called habit stacking, makes it easier to remember and reinforce new behaviors. For example, after brushing your teeth, existing habit, practice gratitude by thinking of one thing you're thankful for. After making coffee, existing habit, review your daily goals. Linking new habits to old ones builds a stronger, more automatic connection in your brain. Create clear cues. Make your environment work for you. Place workout clothes where you'll see them. Set reminders on your phone, or leave books by your bedside. Clear cues eliminate the need for willpower by triggering the habit automatically. Celebrate small wins. Every time you complete a habit, reward yourself, mentally or physically. This could be as simple as saying, "Well done," or treating yourself to a small break. Celebrating reinforces the habit loop and keeps you motivated. Track your progress. Visual cues like habit trackers or daily checklists can keep you accountable. When you see a streak of success, you're more likely to keep going. Identifying negative habits, break the cycle. Before you build new habits, it's essential to recognize the negative ones holding you back. Here's how to break the cycle. Identify the cue. What triggers the habit? Stress, boredom, or certain environments? Replace the routine. Find a healthier action that satisfies the same need. Instead of snacking when bored, try stretching or taking a quick walk. Change your environment. Remove triggers from your surroundings. If distractions keep pulling you in, turn off notifications or block social media during focused work sessions. Mental strength through positive habits. Positive habits don't just make you more productive, they build mental toughness. Here are some habits that strengthen your mind. Daily mindfulness practice. Spend 5 to 10 minutes focusing on your breath or simply observing your thoughts without judgment. This reduces stress, increases focus, and rewires your brain for calm and clarity. Exercise for mental resilience. Physical movement doesn't just strengthen your body, it releases endorphins, improves mood, and builds willpower. Even a 20-minute walk can boost your brain power. Journaling for self-reflection. Writing about your thoughts, feelings, and goals helps you process emotions and track progress. Over time, it builds self-awareness and emotional resilience. Gratitude practice. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on positivity. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Sleep hygiene. A well-rested brain is stronger and more resilient. Develop a bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. The power of consistency. Small changes, big results. The secret to lasting change isn't motivation, it's consistency. You won't always feel motivated, but if you keep showing up, your brain will adapt, and the habit will become automatic. Remember, it's better to be 1% better every day than to try for 100% improvement overnight. Small steps lead to massive transformations over time. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. James Clear. Your mental rewiring blueprint. Start small. Focus on habits you can complete in under 2 minutes. Attach new habits to existing routines. Set clear cues to trigger your habits. Celebrate every small win to build momentum. Track your progress and stay accountable. With time and consistency, your brain will rewire itself to support your goals, boost your mental resilience, and create a foundation for lasting success. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the power of self-talk and how transforming your inner dialogue can unlock even greater mental clarity and confidence. Get ready to become your own biggest supporter. Chapter 6. Becoming the Master, the Path to Lasting Mental Freedom. Imagine standing at the peak of a mountain, looking back at the journey you've taken. Every step, every struggle, and every small victory has brought you closer to mastering the one thing that controls everything else, your mind. In this final chapter, we'll explore how to move beyond short-term gains and build a mindset that empowers you for a lifetime. Becoming the master of your mind doesn't mean you'll never face doubts, distractions, or setbacks again. It means developing the tools and mindset to handle life challenges with calm, clarity, and purpose. True mental freedom is about making conscious choices instead of reacting impulsively. It's about living intentionally, with your thoughts working for you rather than against you. Mental freedom is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and reactions, no matter what's happening around you. It's a power to stay calm during chaos, to choose positivity over negativity, and to remain focused even when life throws distractions your way. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding them. When you master your mind, fear, anger, and sadness no longer dictate your actions. You acknowledge them without letting them control you. In simple terms, you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. You recognize negative thought patterns and replace them with empowering ones. You focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. To achieve long-term mastery, you need to integrate these core principles into your daily life. Self-awareness is your superpower. Every journey toward mastery begins with self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Instead of labeling feelings as good or bad, Simply notice them. Practice tip. Spend 5 minutes a day reflecting on your emotions. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Journal your thoughts without editing or censoring them. This practice builds clarity and helps you identify patterns. Detach from negative thoughts. Your thoughts are not facts. They're often just mental noise. Learning to detach from unhelpful thoughts allows you to stay focused on what really matters. Practice tip. Use mindfulness techniques like observing your thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. When negative thoughts arise, say to yourself, "This is just a thought, not my reality." Live with purpose. A clear sense of purpose helps direct your focus and energy. When you know what truly matters to you, it becomes easier to let go of distractions and negativity. Practice tip. Write down your core values and personal goals. Align your daily actions with these values to create a meaningful life path. Practice acceptance. Mental freedom isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about accepting life's ups and downs without losing control. Acceptance allows you to handle setbacks with grace instead of frustration. Practice tip. Instead of resisting negative feelings, say, "It's okay to feel this way right now." Focus on actions you can take, even when things don't go as planned. Daily habits for mental mastery. Mastering your mind is not a one-time achievement. It's a lifelong practice. Incorporating small, consistent habits into your routine helps solidify mental freedom. Morning mindset ritual. Start your day with intention by setting a positive tone for the hours ahead. Practice gratitude by listing 3 things you're thankful for. Visualize a successful day ahead. Set one specific goal for the day. Mindful breathing breaks. Take 1 to 2 minutes every few hours to focus on your breath. This reduces stress, sharpens focus, and helps you stay grounded in the present. Evening reflection. End your day by reviewing your thoughts and actions. What went well? What could be improved tomorrow? What lessons did you learn from today's experiences? Digital detox. Your devices often feed mental clutter. Set aside time each day to disconnect from screens and reconnect with yourself. Overcoming setbacks, building resilience. Even with all the tools in place, setbacks are inevitable. The key isn't avoiding them, but learning how to recover quickly and stay on track. Here's how to bounce back stronger. Acknowledge the setback without self-judgment. Reflect on what caused the issue without dwelling on it. Adjust your strategy and take small, actionable steps forward. Remember, setbacks are not failures, they're feedback. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your mental resilience. The power of self-belief, your final step to mastery. You can have the best strategies, the most powerful habits, and the strongest routines, but without self-belief, mastery will always feel out of reach. Here's how to cultivate unshakable confidence. Affirmations. Repeat positive statements like, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge." Visualize success. Picture yourself succeeding in your goals to reinforce belief in your abilities. Celebrate small wins. Every small victory builds momentum and reinforces confidence. The master's mindset. Living with freedom and focus. When you become the master of your mind, life shifts in powerful ways. You stop chasing happiness and start creating it from within. You stop reacting to the world and start responding with clarity and intention. You stop fearing failure and start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. The journey to mental mastery is ongoing, but every step forward brings more freedom, joy, and purpose into your life. Your mind is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Now, take a deep breath and begin your path to lasting mental freedom. The true master isn't someone who controls everything, but someone who knows they don't have to. Conclusion. Take control. Master your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever have. Are you ready to master it? Every small step you take today brings you closer to the mental freedom you deserve. Now, here's something to think about. What's one mental habit you're ready to break starting today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your journey. If this helped you gain even a little clarity, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more powerful insights to help you unlock your full potential. And remember, the battle for control starts within. Let's win it together.